Vancouver B Movie Factory is a place where you can make your dreams come true. It's a place where you can come and you can get together with other people who want to tell a story, want to play and have fun making a script come to life, who want to maybe write a script or have an idea for a character. It's a great place where people come together and get to be creative and get to explore any side of film that they want, whether it be writing or camera or lighting or acting. In a lot of ways, the Vancouver B Movie Factory is a home for like-minded people who have a passion to be creative and who want to explore their talents or their imagination or their creative side. It has a lot to do with filming, but it also has a lot to do with getting together with people who just want to try new things because they have an idea and they want to see if it'll work. I moved to Vancouver 5 years ago, and one of the big dreams I've always had is if I could get into film and TV and into film acting. So when I moved to Vancouver, I had retired from my job, and I thought, oh, okay, I'm gonna really see if I can make my dream come true. And I took some acting classes, and I met this woman who told me about the Vancouver B Movie Factory, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna go. And my first time here, I came up with a story, and I'm used to acting in theater, so I had no problem, practicing, rehearsing the script. And so when we get to where we're gonna film it on that Saturday, Jimmy pulls out the camera and he's ready for the shoot. And suddenly, because the camera's on, I totally freeze. It's like my voice isn't working. It's like I'm a deer in the headlights. I just feel this camera and suddenly I can't do it. And it was so great. Jimmy talked me through it, got me over my panic, very encouragingly, had me do it again, was very positive. And so my first experience with the camera ended up being a good one, because Jimmy and the Vancouver B Movie Factory and all the people involved were just lovely and totally supportive. And I'll remember that experience because I can't believe what a stress I felt as soon as the camera went on. And I have since then gotten better and better at working in front of the camera, to the point where now, 4 years later, I have an agent, and I've actually been in 3 commercials, and I do some student films and other independent films. And all of this is possible because of the Vancouver B Movie Factory. Okay, my most fun, bestest experience was when we filmed our Star Trek takeoff at the Maplewood Farms in North Van. So I got to play a female version of Captain Kirk. And then Nick played a great Dr. Spock. And we had this great, wonderful storyline about where the horses could talk, and they were aliens that had morphosized into animal bodies. And I got to play a captain, and I was bossy, and I was in control and in charge and kind of, a know-it-all. It was great. It was wonderful. It was my favorite, best experience. Vancouver is better for the Vancouver B Movie Factory. I think a lot of people come here with dreams to work in film or to try to get into film and television. And then they get out there and they realize that it's a tough business. It's a tough business to break into. There's so much heartbreak, and because it is a business and a lot of money is involved, there's auditions and rejection, and you're competing with so many people, that to find a place like Vancouver B Movie where there is a role for everybody, there is a place for everybody. No one is turned down. You can't be turned down because of the way you look, or because you're not experienced enough, or you're too experienced. Everyone is welcome and everyone has a part in it. And that we're doing it for the love of it and just for the creative, passionate outlet. That to find something like that, and especially in today's world where it's always about, I don't know, some sort of checklist of money or success or some ulterior motive, to find some place that is purely about making art and everybody being in a community that supports each other, no questions asked, that is a fabulous, fantastic find. It's great to have a place where you have your central location and everybody can come here, and if the weather's bad, we can film here, we can store our props, we can work indoors. It is great to have a central location, and it's a good place to film. But also, let me remind everyone that once every month on a Saturday, they have a film night, which anybody can come and watch films, these great, fantastic B movies that are a collection of Scots. And it is a very welcoming group, and anybody can come, as I said. And I have a son that has a disability, and he doesn't really want to do a lot when we're filming, but he loves to come to the Saturday night film viewing at Moberly Park at a field house, because he doesn't have a lot of friends and he doesn't have many people he hangs out with. But for him to he really does look forward to Saturday night, coming here, having some popcorn, can of pop, watching a crazy, B movie, and then feeling as though he's part of a group, a social outing, and the camaraderie that is shared by everybody on a very low-key, non-threatening, welcoming fashion. That has meant a lot to me, and that Alex feels that he's loved by this group, and he's accepted, and he doesn't have to earn any part to be part of something. He just comes and he has a good time, and everyone is really good to him. I really, really appreciate that. I love the opportunity that the acting has brought, and I know my daughter also, she's been part of the acting here too, and although we take time away from it, we really need to know that it's there to feed our souls and that we can be part of this community. I just can't envision not having Vancouver B Movie, not having this group, not having this place. And also, I can't imagine not having those Saturday nights for my son to come and be part of this. It would be a great, great, great loss. Please let Vancouver B Movie have a field house, have a place so that people like my son, my daughter, people like me, people who are newcomers to this city and feel lost and feel like they're fighting for every little scrap, can come to a place that is welcoming and has open arms and is willing to just say, yes, come, be part of something, be part of a community that is welcoming and is open and will make you feel for a little while that the world is magic. Please, 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 let Vancouver B Movie continue to making dreams come true, please. It literally is about making dreams come true.
Yeah.